Hello ladies and gentlemen, Martin out on their bushcraft here. I've just arrived down at Bradwell and this is the little spot where I'll be camping in for a few days. Just doing my little 3-day 3-night solo foraging trip, and the people on the phone have kindly said that I can use this little bit of a thicket here to set me camp up in, which I'm just about to do shortly. Just going to clear the area here so I can get my little poncho tarp up and possibly my hammock. If I can't know where to put the hammock, I'll be ground dwelling, but it should be okay around here. As you can see, it's very dense in here at the moment, but there's my coat and my hat hung up. That's my little bit of gear down there, so I'm just showing you around where I'll be for the next few days, and then I'll go out and do a bit of foraging along the beach here and see what I can pick up. Maybe a few crabs, limpets and stuff like that. We'll see what I can get, and I'm just going to clear this camp up at the moment, and I'll get back to you as soon as that's done and let you have a look around. Hello ladies and gentlemen, here again. I'm just out for a wander along the beach at Bradwell here. Just come down to do a little bit of foraging to see what we can find. If there's anything along the shoreline to pick up and eat, and see what's what. Sorry about the camera, I forgot to bring the tripod, didn't I? So you may not see much of me on these films, but I'm here. So just down on the old cattle spit area here at Bradwell, and the tide's in at the minute, so there's not going to be much, no way of getting any crabs, but I'll have a little look later on, show you what's what. I'll just turn you back round. As you can see, the tide's in the boat right there in the distance, tugs or something. This is where I am. There we have St. Peter's Church, which is right here. That church. Time or something. That little thicket over there, you can see that's where I'm camped up. I'm going to be there for the next 3 days and nights. I'll just set up a little camp there, a hammock and poncho over the top. So hopefully it should be alright. Like I said, I've just come down here to do a little bit of foraging on the beach to see what's about. There's going to be something. We get a bit of samphire or something, a seaweed. Just going to have a little wander along here. Come down and have a bit more about right through the rocks and whatnot. See if there's any crabs. On the foot here. So no matter where you go, you'll find rubbish, don't you? You rats leave rubbish everywhere. Just got to pick that up and take it back with me and dispose of it. You can't leave that laying there on the beach. You idiots. That's West Mersey over the other side there. Way over there. Sorry about the shaky convert. Appears to be some other people further down the beach wandering about. Anyway, I'll let you go and get back in a little while. I'm just going to have over there and see what's what. Hello ladies and gentlemen. Some samphire down here, which I'm going to pick up some. This is supposed to be very good for you, and it's very tasty, and there's quite a bit of it spread along this beach. Very salty in flavour, which it would be. But I'm just going to have a few bits of this. If I get any crabs or anything later on, I shall have a little bit of a crab salad. Any limpets I get, I've got some in my little cup in here, and we can see it. Just put the rest in. I'm just around foraging on the beach at the moment. So the tide's coming in, so No chance of doing any rock pooling at the minute, but maybe later on in the day. It's 2:10 at the minute, so when the tide goes out, I shall come down the beach again and see what else I can find. So, not much about here at the moment in the way of people or wildlife. So there's a few house martins looking about in the distance there. A few people waving in the distance. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Martin here again. I'm still down here at Bradwell, wandering about. Away in the distance there, you can see the wind farm, I think, over the back there. The bloody big windmill things have put up for energy collecting, generate electricity. Lots of house martins flying about around here. And I'm just out on a little forage. I'm going to go back down the beach again in a minute and see when the tide's got out a wee bit more. And see if I can get a few crabs and mussels and stuff. But for now, I'm just going to have a little look at these. You've got this milk thistle here. And apparently you can eat the whole lot of the plant. Those little bowls at the top there that cover the flowers, apparently you can boil them up and eat them as well, just like an artichoke. So I may have a few of those, but you can also, if you can cut the stem away at the bottom there and then just cut the white stuff out from the middle. Partly that boils up and it's very nice too, so I'm going to give that a go in a minute and I'll show you what that's like when I've done it. But for now I'm just having a little wander around. I think just over there, just in that thing there is my little camp. I don't know if you can, I don't think you can see it from here, but it's over there. You can't see it. But I'm going to have a little go at these thistles here and cut a bit down and see what it's like. I'll get back there when I'm cooking it and let you know. See ya. Hello everyone, the sunfire's on the boil. Let's get some sunfire in that mug there boiling up. I'm going to have that shortly, it should be nearly ready. And I've also done some thistles down here, thistle heads and milk thistle. Apparently you can eat them, you boil them up and eat them. And I have boiled them up, but they're a bit tough, so I'll put them on and do them for a little bit longer while I'm eating the sunfire. But not too bad, I suppose. They're very chewy, a bit stringy. But as I'm out here doing a 3-day foraging thing, this is what I've foraged so far, so looks like this is going to be my tea tonight between the two of them. So I'm going to have a little go at it and see what they're like. I'll let you know what they're like when I start eating them thistles. I'll get back to you. And I'm just going to tear hold in this sunfire at a minute. So see you in a little while. There. Just eating some of this sunfire that I foraged earlier on. Very nice too. Nice flavour to it, salty, obviously. Supposed to be full of goodness. And it's free, so I've been foraging down the beach. I've got that and I've got some thistle heads, like I say, but thistle heads are very tough. I'm just boiling them up again to try and soften them up. But that should go alright. I think I'll drink the water afterwards as well. There's a bit like a soup. It comes from a soup, a clear one, but it's all full of goodness, so this isn't too bad. There's part of the bits of seaweed and crap what's in it, but get the whole lot anyway. Really no harm, I hope. Not roots and all. Anyway, I'm just at my little camp here and it's great. I'm having a good time. Been wandering about up and down the shoreline there earlier on. Tide was out. I'm going to get back down there later on and when the tide's out. The tide was in, sorry. I'm going back down there when the tide's out a little bit and see if there's any crabs or anything to be had. And I'll, if there is, I'll bring a few of them back and cook them up. Just boil them up. This is very nice actually. First thing I've had all day, apart from a bit of breakfast away early on this morning before I come out. So I was getting a bit hungry. But I'm hardly going to waste away, like, you know what I mean, but it was very nice. I've just now come down here and chill out. 3 days here I am. I'm here today, tomorrow and Wednesday night as well. Back home again Thursday, and like I said, it's all I need of the site down Stopgap. A little charity that rehomes dogs, homeless dogs and dogs that no people have dumped and no one wants. I find homes for them and foster homes and that. They pay for all the vet bills and spaying and food and everything else. So I'm just trying to make a few bucks for that, just to help them out and to make people aware of it, so maybe some of the dogs will find a home, you know. But it's well worthwhile little cause, so that's why I'm doing this, and I enjoy doing this anyway. So kill two birds with one stone, really. So I don't know what it's going to be like here at night. Early on there was a few midges about, they seem to be gone now. But I'm going to keep my eyes open later on. I want to get a couple of pigeons if I can, but there's nothing more. There was a couple about early on, they didn't hang about long, you know. Maybe get a couple in the morning, you never know. It was a cry if it's only around. But this campfire is very nice. And it's nice to be out, chill out, just relax out in the woods. No one here, you know what I mean? And there are people around the area, but people on a Thona down here have said I could use this little bit of a wood. They let me use it for doing this little stump, so that's very good of them, and I'd like to thank them for that. And also I'm just going to chill out and enjoy myself, you know. And I'm not going to be rushing about doing anything too much, really. Just do little bits and pieces what I have. All my campfire's gone, so I'm down to the soup. That's alright, it's not bad. Warm you up anyway. But I'll see you all later on. And that was nice. Alrighty, gentlemen. We'll boil these thistle heads up again. It's the milk thistle. This is the head. I'll put this down. Well, you're supposed to peel them back and eat the contents. They're hot. Let's salt them up a bit. A little bit chewy, but if we're in a survival situation, better than nothing. Put a bit of salt in there. The campfire was very nice, but apparently people have been eating these here for a long time. You just peel them open like a artichoke apparently. Put all the bits off. It's hot. That's what you got in the middle. And just a flour what's left of it. Very nice. Not too bad. It's not a great flavour, but it tastes of something. It does taste like a vegetable, but so these are the campfires my favourite at night. And I'm going to see what I can forage later on again, like I say, and in the morning, up bright and early in the morning, have a wander around and see what's about. Now, too bad. They're different, never heard of them before. Chewy vegetable, like, you know, but you can get your way around it. It's not too bad. Not as bad as them insects I was eating the other week. Apparently, excuse me, I think there's a few insects in there. The insects I'm worried about, the way I've thrown. Apparently you can eat the whole plant, the leaves and all, and the stalk down the bottom. But I tried looking at the stalk around there, it didn't look good to me. So I moved along to a different plant and took the heads off. They all look healthy in that, so I didn't like the look of what was in the stalk, so I'll leave that, but the heads aren't too bad. So I might try a different stalk again some other time, but these will do for now. It's just a nice little area to be out in. Enjoying foraging and tea, so I'll get back to you later on. Bye. Morning everyone, Martin here. Not long woke up, just had a little wander around there. It's 5:45 in the morning, and as you can see, the sun's coming up behind me here, and I didn't have a bad night's sleep. I'm going to get up and go out in a minute and see whatever grubs around, whatever I can find. Bit of food, my breakfast. So it hasn't been a bad night at all. It's been dry, and it was reasonably warm, so I had a good night's sleep in my little setup here. You can see it behind me. But yeah, it's been good. It's been an experience anyway so far. Coming out without the food and the water. Well, I've got more out for water, but I'm going to have to go and do a wee bit more foraging, I think. Sorry about the dodgy camera work. I forgot to bring my bloody tripod, didn't I? So I'm holding the camera up. I'm going to have a little scout around a minute and see if I can find something else, some crabs or something down on the beach. And, just have another little relaxing day wandering around and seeing what's what. But just thought I'd give you a little heads up on this morning. I'm not doing too bad at the minute. I'm not particularly hungry at the minute, so it's only been a day, so it ain't too bad. This is the second morning. So hopefully things will be alright. I hope it won't pour down on me, but if it does, I'll be alright. So I'll see you all in a little while. Just going to go and see if I can find me breakfast. I'll probably lose about 3 stone. See you later on. Bye. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Martin here again. I've just been nosing about in the woods here. I found a load of snails, which I think I'm going to boil up and try. I've had snails before, escargot, like, you know, but they was cultivated ones. I don't know what these things are going to be like, but needs must. So I'm going to try them and see what they're like. And hopefully they'll be tasty enough. I'll bring you back when I'm eating them. I've also got, I don't know if you can see them in here, you probably can't. Oh yeah, a few little wood lice what I gathered. I'm going to try them and all. I'm going to heat them up quickly, cook them. Apparently they're like shrimp. Not many in there, but I'll try them anyway and see. I'll say again, I'll get back there when I'm trying them. Right. Well, ladies and gents, just a couple of little wood lice here I'm going to try. Just cook them up. You can see it. Tiny wee thing. You won't really see them in there, there's not many of them, there's about 4 or 5 of them, but this is what they are here, you can see them. Won't taste of anything much really. They're all dried up, but we'll just cook them, fry them up in there. Protein in it, so you've got to try anything when you're out and you're trying to forage and bits and pieces. So I'm gonna they're eatable enough, nothing wrong with them. There's a bugger trying to escape. And I've got these. I don't know if you can see them in there. Well, anyway. They're snails. I'm going to have them in a minute. I'm just going to boil them up, see what happens to them. So I'll get back there when I'm eating. The snails are bubbling away nicely. So I'll give them another 4 or 5 minutes. And I would say that they'd be done. So I'll just give them another little while and then we'll see what it tastes like. Probably rotten, but there you go. See you in a little while. Well, ladies and gents, you can see that snail. I'm going to try and get that out and eat it in a minute. They're cooked. It's harder than you think to get them out of these bloody shells. The old Leatherman comes in handy. old black bit of shit. I don't know what the hell that is, but we'll get rid of that. That's what you have left. If you can see that or not, focus. But we'll try it anyway. Looks like welts really, winkles. I don't think there's much calorific value. I know it's about 1 calorie each or something if you're lucky, but it's something. And be better than nothing, you know what I mean? If you're hungry, you'll eat anything. And all over the world for years, if it flies, walks, swims or crawls, people have been eating it, whatever it is. So it can't be all that bad really, I hope. If we find out. There we go, bon appetit. Wrapping that one. Looking about the shells are bloody tricky. I haven't got a pick with me, a little toothpick I could have used, but I'll use this here just to break the shell open. Not bad. Just something to keep you going, that's all. There we go. A little bit. No, them other black bits is probably the waste matter. But they've all been boiled up. So if there's anything, any parasites in them should have been boiled away by now. Should have been dead. They've been boiling there for 10 minutes. So a good rolling boil. But it tastes like they're cooked. Bugger all in that one. Here's a nice one. Sorry about the camera, boys, but it's sitting up on my bag hanging on a tree. I forgot my bloody tripod. So, but it'll serve the purpose for the time being.